Demon serves again. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome. We've got Demon or Djokovic going at it. 1-set all in that match. And Sonego Shelton, who are playing for the third time in a slam this year. Shelton's won both of the matches they played this year in the slams. They played a couple of bangers, so we'll find out who looks the better. And remember, the winner of that match probably plays Jannik Sinner. Winner of this match takes on Caboli. So we've already got an Italian into the quarterfinals. Hey, Mario, thank you for the 1 month. I hope Diminor gives Sinner a good match and possibly wins. Yeah, I don't know if Dimitrov's going to be overly competitive. I hope he is, but I'm a little worried that Sinner might just slice him up. I don't know. But hopefully it is competitive. All right, love 30s. A backhand slice from Demon. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand from Demon. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon again to the Djokovic forehand. Demon all goes down the line. Djokovic back in on the stretch. Demon all gets the point. 15-30. 15-30. 15-30. We've also got Swiatek taking on Townsend. We've also got Sinner versus Dimitrov. We've got Navarro versus Andreeva. So it's still a big day left. Plenty still to do. As with a forehand from Djokovic and the forehand of Demon. Slice to the backhand of Djokovic. Demon all down the middle. Djokovic forehand to the forehand of Demon. Again, the forehand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of Demon is Djokovic backhand. To the backhand of Demon. Again, the forehand of Djokovic. Demon all backhand again. Djokovic forehand cross. Demon's got it. Goes down the line of the backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the net. 30-all. 30-all. All right. Demon also serves a fault. Second serve. All right, 30-40. Break point Djokovic. All right, serve into the net from Demon. Second serve. As a return goes the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand from Diminor. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Diminor forehand again. The backhand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Demon. Djokovic forehand of the stretch. Demon down the line as Djokovic gets there with the backhand. Into the backhand slice of Demon. Again to the slice of Djokovic. Demon slice again. As Djokovic with the forehand cross. Demon's got it. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon all comes to the net. Djokovic puts up a lob. Demon all puts away the smash. And we get to deuce. And Djokovic has hands on knees. He's looking a little wary after a 21-shot rally. Deuce. Is Demon okay? Yeah, he's fine. Looks fine to me. All right. Deuce. Is it a return out of the forehand of Demon or Demon on the net? To advantage Djokovic. As the return goes into the backhand of Demon. And then Demon hits a winner. Cross court. Lovely shot. All right, deuce again. All right, serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Forehand from Demon. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Demon or backhand to the forehand of Djokovic. Again, the forehand of Demon. Djokovic backhand on the stretch. Demon or comes in with a volley. Djokovic with a lob. Demon or smash straight to Djokovic, who hits a backhand to the forehand of Demon. As Djokovic backhand again to the backhand of Demon down the line of the forehand of Djokovic. As Demon or comes to the net with a slice. Djokovic with a lob. Goes long and Demon or wins a marathon. And Djokovic does not look impressed. He's got hands on his hips and he's just looking at the coaches like, how can we not put this guy away? By the way, first time these guys have played a match where it's been one set all. Every other match they've played has been a straight sets win for one of these guys. So it's the first time we're getting a competitive, match. It's been two. I mean, it has been competitive the last two matches, but they're not been. Set scores haven't been competitive, or the sets haven't been competitive. 2-0. As it a point in the net from Djokovic and Demon. 1-love in the third. All right. One 0 Demon. Marathon to start the third. Okay. Winner of this takes on Caboli, who won earlier today. All right. Shelton versus Sonego should be starting any minute. So we'll see who possibly plays Jannik Sinner, which will be fun. And then Sinner will take on Dimitrov later today. And then we've also got some ladies matches coming up later as well. All right, Djokovic serving in this second set. All right. First serve is a fault, second serve. As with a backhand. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Djokovic is the winner down the line. Clean winner down the line. 15-love. As we get a fault by Djokovic, second serve. As it goes in the net from... So it was a fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Demon. Return goes out. 30-love. $30-love. Serve again. forehand of Demon. Backhand from Djokovic is out. 30-15. Djokovic serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes to forehand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the net, 30-all. I'll tell you, if Demon can win this set, we have some match. All right, that's Djokovic in the net. 30-40, breakpoint Demon to take the break in the third. Break point. Djokovic serves. To the backhand of Demon, return goes out. And we get to deuce. All right, we get to deuce. Serve out wide. And Demon in the net on the return. Advantage Djokovic. Serving to the forehand of Demon. Return goes to forehand of Djokovic. Demon over the pass. Djokovic with the volley. In the net. Demon gets back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. Shelton and Sonego have just started, by the way, which is an exciting match. We love Shelton. Love watching Shelton. All right, Djokovic gets to advantage to level the first games of the second. By the way, Monero is up a break against Samsonova already, 4-3. Djokovic serves again. Into the backhand of Demon. Backhand of Djokovic down the line. Demon gets with the forehand in the net. And it's 1-0. Djokovic holds. Djokovic holds. Please don't put scores in the chat. 1-1. But Sonego and Shelton have just doing their final warm-ups, and then we'll get started with that one as well. All right, Demon serves to the backhand of Djokovic. Forehand from Demon to the backhand of Djokovic. Again, the forehand of Demon is Djokovic down the line. Demon backhand cross is Djokovic backhand again to the backhand of Demon. Sliced into the forehand of Djokovic. Is Demon on forehand down the line. There's a great shot. Djokovic puts up a lob. The Demon with a smash. Djokovic puts up another lob. It's not going to make it. 15-love. Sonego is coming off a 5-setter against Nakashima. By the way, Shelton hasn't lost a set yet this week, which was so different to this time last year when he had lost. He played 5 sets 3 times in a row to get to this stage, and then he lost to Sinner. Djokovic yelling at his coaches, 30 love. By the way, Chad, if Shelton does win this match, he becomes a quarterfinals of Wimbledon for the first time, but he's made the 4th round or better at every slam, including Roland Garros last month, which was wild. That he was able to make it to the 4th round and push Alcaraz in that 4th round. But yeah, made the quarterfinals or better at every other slam except for the French. I just spat everywhere. That was gross. 30 love. As it a forehand from Djokovic into the forehand of Demon, and Demon hits a winner. 40 love. So semi-finals Australia, semi-finals US, and trying to make it to the quarterfinal. And you would think that Shelton, with the way that he plays, should make it to that stage, right? He should make it to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. I mean, that serve alone should get him to the quarterfinals, you know? All right. Demon to go to 2-1 here in the third as we go back into Djokovic into the forehand of Demonor. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Demonor forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Who hits a winner. 40-15. And again, Shelton's Grand Slam record has been so impressive. He's played... This is his 12th slam, main draw slam appearance. And he's made the 4th round or better at 6 of those 12 events. That's very impressive. That's very consistent. He made the 4th round of Wimbledon last year. So he's gone back-to-back 4th rounds here. Bidding for a quarterfinal. As it a forehand rally. Djokovic on the line at the backhand of Demon. Forehand from Djokovic to the forehand of Demon. Has Djokovic backhand to the backhand again of Demon. To the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or slice. As Djokovic also slices it. Into the slice of Demon. Djokovic backhand again. Sliced. Into the slice of Demon or Djokovic backhand to the backhand of Demon on the stretch. Who hits a passing shot winner. Demon Or's hitting some great passes. All right, 2-1. But yeah, made the semi-finals of Australia this year. Made the quarterfinals of Australia in 23. And the semis of the US in 23. So, again, Shelton trying to make his 4th Grand Slam quarterfinal in 12 Grand Slam main draws. I mean, 4 out of 12. Quarterfinal or better. That's pretty damn good for a young player. I mean, Shelton is well and truly one of the guys, you know, one of those, and he will be, I mean, he's been top 10, right? He's been top 10 the last couple of weeks, but he is well and truly one of the top 10 guys. Multiple, I mean, I would love to know if Shelton does win this match and he makes his 5th quarterfinal of a slam. 4th quarterfinal of a slam. What other players in the top 10, or maybe some of the players that we all have been watching for a long time, have less than that? You know, is there guys in the top 10? I mean, Rublev's got a lot of quarterfinals. We know that. But is there a guy in the top 10 that we kind of known who stays in the top 10 a long time, hasn't got that many quarterfinals, you know? Sonego hits a winner. It's 15-0. I wonder. Shelton will pass Fritz as number 1 American? Maybe. All right. 15-0. Sonego serves. Out wide an ace. 30-15. Sonego, first game of the match. Djokovic. He is in a battle. Yeah, how many quarterfinals does Runa have at slams? Because that is interesting. If Shelton's got more than Runa now, that would be interesting. All right, Djokovic serving 2-1. Demonor in the third. As the return goes to forehand to Djokovic. Forehand from Demon. Into the forehand to Djokovic, who shanks it. Into the forehand to Demon. And Demon hits it out. 15-love. Djokovic apologizes. 15-love. Runer's got 3. Okay. All right, 15-love. Djokovic serves again. $15-love. Djokovic serves. Into the forehand of Demon. Return goes out. 30-love. Sonego holds, by the way. 1-love first set. Let's see if Shelton can serve a 160-mile-an-hour serve today. All right, 30-love as Demon hits it out. 40-love. $40-love. Shelton lines up to serve. Fault. Second serve. As Shelton slices it into the backhand of Sonego. By the way, Djokovic holds 2-0. Shelton gets the first point with 15-love. All right. As Demon serves again, trying to stay in front here, Demon. He needs to keep staying in front if he's going to... I mean, Demon have to win this set, I think. I think Demon has to win this set. To keep things... To keep his chances alive. As Demonor serves the forehand of Djokovic back into Demonor. As Djokovic gets it back, but hits it long. 15-0. $15-all. As Djokovic goes forehand into the forehand of Demonor. Forehand from Djokovic. Into the forehand of Demon as Djokovic hits the back into the forehand again of Demonor. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Demonor forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. Djokovic in the net. 30-15. 30-15. Lovely hitting from Demon. $30-15. All right, 30-15 as return goes back into Demonor. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Demonor forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. There's Demonor slice. Into the slice of Djokovic. Again, the slice of Demonor as Djokovic slice again. Into the slice of Demonor as Djokovic forehand. Goes in the forehand of Demonor. Down the line to the backhand of Djokovic. As Demonor slice again. Djokovic gets it back. Goes down the line. Demonor with a forehand pass. Djokovic volleys. But Demonor hits a backhand winner. 40-15. Shelton holds, by the way, 1-1. Beautiful hitting from Demonor. All right. 40-15 as he serves a fault. Second serve, Demon. As he goes down the line of the backhand slice of Djokovic. Demon or... into the backhand of Djokovic again. The forehand of Demon. Djokovic backhand again. As Demon goes again to the backhand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of Demon. As Djokovic goes with a forehand cross court. Demon or gets on the stretch. Djokovic backhand cross in the net. 3-2 Demon in the third. All right. Okay. All right. Novak needs a set, right? No, I think Demonor needs a set. All right, Sonego 1-all, 15 love. By the way, thank you, Soul, for becoming a member. Welcome back. Appreciate that. As a tier 3. Thank you. All right, back to Djokovic. 3-2 Demon in the third, sorry. All right, 40 love Sonego as he tries to go to 2-1. All right, Djokovic serves. The back end of Demon or return goes to forehand of Djokovic. And Demon can't get it. 15 love. Love. As the return goes back on Djokovic, lob goes up by Demonor. Djokovic puts away the smash. 30 love. So Sonego 2-1. He holds with a big serve. All right, 30 love. All right. Djokovic 40 love to level. All right, 40 love. Would Demon beating Djokovic be a major upset? Not a major upset, but it would be a pretty big upset at slams. I don't know if it's a major upset. I feel like we've had bigger upsets this week. Like Demonor's in the top, like been in and out of the top 10 for the last 12 months. You know, Demonor's beaten Djokovic before. Djokovic isn't, you know, I mean, he lost to Poprin in the US, so maybe that kind of makes it less of an upset. I feel like the Poprin beating Djokovic was a bigger upset Because Djokovic at Grand Slams wasn't losing to those kind of guys. I don't know. I mean, it's a big upset for sure. But it's not like a major shock. Like everyone's going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. It's like, it wouldn't be the biggest upset we've seen so far this week. Just trying to think of what the biggest upset of the week so far has been. Has it been Zverev, maybe? Has it been Draper? Maybe Draper losing to Cilic was probably a bigger shock because of the fact that we all expected Draper to do better, and Draper lost to Cilic, kind of, who's not where he used to be, as that goes out by Djokovic, and it's 15-0. Whereas we all rate de Minaur in that top tier. So losing to a guy who's also in and out of the top 10, I mean, yeah, Zverev losing first round was pretty big, but I still think Draper losing was the biggest shock because I think we expected him to at least go a little bit further. Maybe not. Maybe is it Zverev? Nah, I don't know. By the way, Shelton just hit a tweener into the ground, 30-0. As de Minaur gets to 30-15. As Demon serves a fault, second serve. Serving to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand from de Minaur into the front of Djokovic. As de Minaur forehand. Again, the front of Djokovic. Into the front of Demon. Down the line's a great shot. Djokovic slicing the net for 40-15. Medvedev Zverev on grass isn't a big upset. Draper on grass isn't a big upset. Losing on grass, really? All right. Medvedev's made the semis of Wimbledon a few times. I think Medvedev losing in the first round was a pretty big deal. Medi on grass is kind of good. He is kind of a thing. 40-15. By the way, Sonego's got a break point, 30-40. As the return goes to the backhand of Demon. Backhand from Djokovic. Into the slice of de Minaur as Djokovic forehand. Again to the front of Demon. Into the front of Djokovic, who hits it down the line for a winner. 40-30. Oh, you meant Draper and Medvedev are upsets. Zverev not. Oh, yeah, I agree. Zverev wasn't as much of an upset. Also, Sinner. Shelton hits a wide. Sonego breaks. 3-1. Demon. 40-30 as he looks to try and stay in front. 40-30. Djokovic returns the backhand of the net. 4-3 Demon. Oh, pardon me. In the third. 4-3. De Minaur. Okay. Right. All right. Sonego, 3-1, 15 love. All right, 30 love. $40 love, Sonego to go to 4-1. As Sonego volleys it wide, and it's 40-15. As Djokovic comes in there, De Minaur with the pass. Djokovic backhand goes long. Love 15. De Minaur wins the first point. Love 15. Serve again. Into the back end of Demon. Djokovic backhand down the line. De Minaur can't get it. 15-0. $15-all. As De Minaur in the net in the return, 30-15. $30-15. As Djokovic serves into the forehand of De Minaur. Return goes into the backhand of Djokovic. De Minaur slice. As Djokovic backhand down the line. De Minaur gets it with a forehand. Djokovic goes in the backhand of De Minaur. Again, the forehand of Djokovic. As De Minaur down the line again. Djokovic backhand cross. De Minaur slices it back into the forehand of Djokovic. De Minaur forehand again. Djokovic hits it in the net. 30-all. Chance for the Demon. $30-all. Little chance for Demon here. Serving to the forehand of Demon. Return goes into the net. Nice. Clutch by Djokovic. 40-30. $40-30. To level this third set. Also Shelton as Djokovic holds, and it's 4-all in the third. 15 love Shelton. All right, Djokovic getting a new racket. These are the important games coming up. Leighton looks concerned. All right. De Minaur serves. As a default second serve. As a forehand from Demon to the forehand of Djokovic. Then De Minaur hits it wide. Love 15. Love 15. By the way, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Shelton's at 30-15. He's down a break, though, 4-1 Sonego. There's a bit of fault from Demon. Love 15-second serve. As the return goes to forehand to Demonor. Backing out from Djokovic to the forehand to Demonor. Djokovic forehand on the stretch. Demon again in the net. Love 30. Love 30. Demon in big trouble. Love 30. Serve again. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes into the forehand of Demonor. He slices it to the backhand of Djokovic. He stays back though, Demon. And hits another slice to the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand from Demonor. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. As Demonor forehand to the backhand of Djokovic, who hits a drop shot. But it's in the net. 15-30. And Djokovic yells after that miss. That was a poor miss. He's not happy with that. Shelton holds. 4-2 Sonego. Yeah. 15-30. Still a chance for Djokovic, though, to take this. Break. And serve for the set as we return out from Djokovic to the forehand of Demon. Djokovic forehand again to the forehand of Demonor. Djokovic forehand goes again to the forehand of Demon. Djokovic on the attack. Demonor back in on the stretch. As Djokovic forehand again to the backhand of Demon. Into the forehand of Djokovic. As Demonor forehand on the stretch again. Demonor now with a backhand slice. Djokovic on the attack with a forehand inside out. Demonor pass. Djokovic volley. Too good. 15-40. Probably one of the best points he's played in the set as well, Norway. 15-40. To take the break. That was a great volley. Crazy volley. All right. 15-40. Demon serves. To the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand of Demonor slice. Into the forehand of Djokovic. It's Demonor forehand inside out. That's a great shot. Djokovic gets it. Demonor comes in with an easy volley winner. 30-40. One saved. All right, still break point for Djokovic. As the backhand return goes in the forehand of Demonor. Demon hits a wide. All right. Djokovic is serving for a 2-1 lead. All right. Djokovic will serve for a 2-1 lead. Okay. Also, Sonego 5-2. First set. 5-2 Sonego first set. Okay. Let's see if Djokovic can get this 2-1 lead. I don't think Demon needed to win the third to make it a competitive 5-setter. I think Djokovic will win this set and then maybe run away with the fourth. We've watched this one before, chat. We know how this goes. We know how these go. All right. Djokovic for a 2-1 lead. Seven to the back end of Dimino. Return goes out. 15 love. $15 love. Seven to the forehand of Demon. Djokovic forehand back in a Demon. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or back on the stretch. Goes wide. 30 love. $30 love. Serve again. As the return goes in the backhand of Djokovic. Demon or forehand into the forehand of Djokovic, who hits it in the net. 30-15. By the way, chat, 3 on athletes are in the quarterfinal or in the 4th round today. And you wonder why Federer's there. You're all asking, oh, Federer's there. That's kind of confusing. Swiatek, Caboli, Shelton are all playing. Coincidence? Maybe. 30-15. As Djokovic says a fault, second serve. Second serve. As the backhand return goes to forehand of Djokovic. Forehand now from Demonor. Into the forehand of Djokovic, who hits it out. 30 all, Demon. You are a conspirator. No, I'm just giving you information. I don't know if it's true. It might have just been invited today. It might have just been a total coincidence. Hey, Horror Critic. Thank you for the 25 months. 30 all. Djokovic serves. Into the forehand of Demon. Return goes to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or backhand. In the net. 40-30. Bad miss by Demon. Set point Djokovic for a 2-1 lead. And to be one away from the quarters. 40-30. Djokovic serves. Fault. Second serve. So to the backhand of Demon. Djokovic forehand to the backhand of Demon. As backhand to backhand with Djokovic. Demon now goes to forehand of Djokovic. And the forehand of Demon on the stretch. Djokovic forehand down the middle. Demon or backhand. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of Demon as Djokovic backhand cross. Demonor's got it. As Djokovic to the forehand. Into the forehand of Demonor. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Now down to the backhand of Demonor. Who goes to the backhand of Djokovic. Demonor backhand to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Demonor as Djokovic forehand again. Into the slice of Demon on the stretch. Djokovic in control. Forehand inside out. Demon with a pass. Off the tape. Djokovic drop shot winner. Too good. 2-1 for Novak. 2-1. All right. Sonego serving for the first set, by the way. 2-1. As a return from Shelton goes the forehand of Sonego. Shelton comes in, puts it down. Up goes a lob, but Shelton puts away the smash. 15-all. All right. 15-all. Sonego looking for this first set. Djokovic needs one more set to take on Caboli in the quarterfinals. All right, 15-all is Sonego serves. Into the forehand of Shelton. Return goes out, 30-15. (30-15) as Sonego serves again. Return goes into the forehand of Sonego. Drop shot's good though. Shelton gets it. Sonego in the net. All right, Shelton 30-all to keep this set alive. Also, Samsonova came back and won the first set 7-5. Ben will take an L. You wish. You wish, buddy. All right, Shelton. Backhand return. Into the forehand of Sonego. Shelton forehand to the back. Forehand of Sonego again. The backhand of Shelton sliced. Sonego forehand again to the backhand slice of Shelton. There's a forehand again in the net. Eventually from Shelton, and it's 40-30. Sonego to take the first set. When you work for your nation's former number one player and Cam shuts up. I'm sorry. Ah, you're calling me Camel and you're wondering why I'm ignoring you. Ah, you're crying for attention because it's Monday and you're lonely. Touch grass. 40-30. As their forehand return goes into the forehand of Sonego. Forehand now from Shelton. Into the backhand of Sonego as he slices it. Goes in the forehand of Shelton, but no. Hawkeye said it was out. Deuce. First game of the fourth, by the way, 30-15. Yeah, mods, can we get these people that are just like crying out for attention to stop? Backhand on the stretch from Djokovic, 30-15. As Demon hits it out, 30-all. 30-all. As we get the deuce here. Shelton looking for that break back. Sonego goes in the back of Shelton. Shelton hits it wide, and it's advantage Sonego to take the first set. All right, Demon serves a fault second serve. Serving to the backhand. Djokovic return goes forehand to Demon. Djokovic backhand again to the forehand of Demon. The forehand of Djokovic. Demon on forehand again. The forehand of Djokovic. As Demon goes again to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of Demon. Djokovic goes down the line as Demon on backhand again to the backhand of Djokovic. But Djokovic hits it out. 40-30 Demon. (40-30). And Sonego into the backhand of Shelton. Sonego slice. And Shelton with the forehand again. The backhand slice of Sonego. Into the backhand of Shelton. Sonego backhand again. Into the slice of Shelton. And Sonego forehand pass. Shelton volleys. Sonego pass. Shelton volleys. And we're back to deuce. As Demon will forehand to the backhand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of Demon. Djokovic down the line. Djokovic in control. As he comes in with a forehand inside out winner. No, Demon gets it, but hits it out. Deuce. All right, deuce. Hey, it's Roger Federer. He won Wimbledon. Right? He won Wimbledon. All right, Sonego serves. Trying to take this first set. Serving to the backhand of Shelton. Forehand from Sonego to the backhand of Shelton. And Sonego forehand. Drop shot. Shelton gets with a slice down the line. Sonego pass, but it's too short. Shelton drop shot winner. Advantage Shelton to get back on serve. And Djokovic has got a break point. First game of the fourth. Federer fanboys should be ashamed to proclaim their idol as GOAT with such inferior records. It's really not that deep, I don't think. I feel like you're just putting a lot of effort into Federer fanboys who aren't even here. Anyways, forehand goes out by Demon. No, it goes in. I lied. He hit a winner. All right, deuce. It's Monday morning. We don't need to be that concerned, I don't think. All right, Sonego survives. Back to deuce. All right, Demon serves a fault. Second serve. Super goes to backhand of Demon. Djokovic backhand on the stretch. Demon volley. Djokovic forehand lob. Goes long. Advantage Demon or Shelton. It's a lovely passing shot winner. And it's advantage Shelton to get back on serve. 40-15. Federer is a big-time loser. He can't even be an all-time great. Forget GOAT. Yeah, Michael, you're way too concerned about Federer. Do you think about this at night? Because I'm concerned for you. I feel like you're really concerned about Federer. Be happy with Djokovic. Right? Why not? Why just do that? Anyways, Demon with a tweener goes in the ground. And it's back to deuce. I feel like you're very concerned and very knowledgeable about Roger Federer. You watch without taking sides. I would be screaming every time Nolly scores. Hey, I'm just chilling. All right, advantage Shelton to get back on serve. Into the backhand now from Sonego into the forehand of Shelton. Sonego forehand. Into the backhand of Shelton. Sonego backhand now to the forehand of Shelton. Sonego on the stretch. Again to the forehand of Shelton. Sonego down the line. Shelton's got it. Into the forehand of Sonego is Shelton backhand again. Sonego slice. Shelton's in control. But he lets Sonego back in the rally. Now Shelton's in trouble when he hits it out. We get back to deuce. If there was no Federer, there would be no Djokovic. Possibly, yeah. Why are people talking about retired players? I don't know. Someone's got Federer rent-free in their head, I think. Sampra's better than Federer. Respectfully, no. Respectfully untrue. See, look, this guy Michael, he's so knowledgeable about Roger. Are you sure you're not a Roger fan? I feel like you're a Fed fan. You're very knowledgeable about Federer's stats. Federer lost 8 times in first rounds and twice in qualies. See, I didn't know that. Very knowledgeable. I'm pretty sure you're a Fed fan. Pretending to be a Novak fan just to fit in with everybody in the chat. I think that might be confirmed. I don't know. He knows too much. He knows too much about Roger. He knows too much. I don't even know that. And I'm not really, I'm not a Federer fan because he beat Leighton in the 2004 US Open badly, and I've never forgiven him. But this guy knows everything about Roger Federer. So I hope you're not a Djokovic fan, because that'd be sad to know all those things about Federer when you're a fan of someone else. You're obsessed. It's an obsessive, sad thing to do. Anyway, it's forehand. Down the line of the forehand of Sonego. Backhand now from Shelton. As Sonego pass, Shelton volley. Sonego backhand. Winner. Sonego first set. 6-3. 6-3. Which one of the big three do I like? No, I like Leighton Hewitt. So none of them, because they all beat Leighton, and I'm never going to get over it. The big three can get stuffed. All three of them equally. Anyways, 6-3. Demonor trying to get back, trying to level this match. He's 1-love in the fourth as Djokovic backhand again. The backhand of Demon. Backhand of Djokovic goes wide. Love 30. Love 30. Love 30. By the way, Shelton's just talking to the umpire. I think he's saying that Sonego's taking a little extra time between serves or during points, and Shelton's just like, hey, can you keep an eye on the clock? Love 30. Cam, why do you make that sound? What sound? Love 30. Cam is a Federer fanboy, no doubt. Sorry, I just have something on my finger. Sorry, I just thought I had a splinter or something. Anyways, love 30 as Demino puts it away. Love 40. Again, Shelton talking to the umpire a lot about Sonego not being ready when he's ready to serve. Demon or love 40. All right. Your finger looks clean? Okay, cool. I'm really worried. Djokovic, very lucky, hits the tape on a volley and saves one. 15-40. That is rude, Cam. You know I was kidding. Don't cry. It's fine. If you think that's rude, then I can't help you. Ah, 15-40. 7 to the forehand of Demon. Backhand. Djokovic in the net. 2-love Demon. All right, this match is not over yet. There's life. There is life. Cam was pointing to the sky. No, I seriously had something in my finger. 2-love Demon in the fourth. Let's go. Remember, we've got Swiatek coming up later. And we've also got Andreeva Navarro coming up later. And then also Jannik Sinner. As Demon forehand is a winner, 15-love. $15-love. $15-love. As Demon backhand goes wide. 15-all. can bring Mirra's game or I will hunger strike. What? That sucks for you. No. Now what? 15 all. Now I don't want to watch that match just to see how long you can go without eating. 15 all. There's Demon All with a great serve. 30-15. There's a bit of fault from Demon. Second serve. Sonego, by the way, just hit a ridiculous tweener, but it goes in the net. And Shelton 1-love in the second. All right, 40-15. Demon to go 3-love in the fourth. Uh, 40-15. As Demon or double faults. 40-30. 40-30. $40-30. A fault from Demon. Second serve. As the backhand goes into the forehand of Djokovic. Djokovic hits it out. Demon, 3-love in the fourth. All right. He's not done yet, Demon. He's making a match of this. 3-love. Sonego just hit a ridiculous drop shot. Cam, were you more of a Leighton fan or a Pat Cash fan? Leighton. I was too. I wasn't. Oh, I'm not. Miss Cash was over. All right. Demon, 3-love in the fourth. Yeah, Cash was way before my time, so I didn't get to see Cashy. I didn't even get to see Rafter. It was Leighton. Leighton. All right. Shelton hits it out in the return, 40-love. Sonego looking to level in the second. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Philippoussis. Hewitt had one good year. I didn't ask. All right, Djokovic to serve. Here we go. The Demons got the break in the fourth. And the backhand return the net. And it's 15-love. $15-love. And Sonego hits a lovely lob. Djokovic 30-love. All right, smash from Shelton's too good. 15 all. All right. 30 love as we go backhand from Djokovic into the backhand of Demon. Djokovic forehand into the slice of Demon. Djokovic comes in with an easy volley winner. 40 love. 40 love. Shelton goes down 15-30 in the second. Chance for Sonego to get the break. Djokovic 40 love. As the backhand goes down line from Djokovic for 3-1. Shelton scaring me. Well, look, your name is Bruce Wayne with a Frank Sinatra mugshot. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. It'll be okay. Don't worry about it. 3-1 Demonor. In the fourth. Can we go 5? Can Demon keep holding serve? As Demon hits a forehand. Wide. Love 15. Shelton with some good hands at the net. He survives. 30-40. Bruce Wayne shouldn't be afraid of anything. That makes me think that it's not the real Bruce Wayne. Something tells me that that person is not Bruce Wayne. I don't know. I feel like that's not the real Bruce Wayne. Love 15. Has a bit of slice into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand out from Demon to the forehand of Djokovic. And Nola hits it wide. 15-0. 15-all. 15-all. Am I going to watch Superman this week? Nah. I have to watch Wimbledon. Maybe next week. All right. Demon backhand to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Demon as Djokovic backhand. Shelton's hanging on, by the way. Djokovic hits it out. 30-15. 30-15. Shelton, good job. They get into advantage. And he holds with a big serve. All right, 2-1 Shelton in the second. All right, 4-1 from Demon to the backhand of Djokovic. Demon gets the point. Djokovic in the net again. 40-15. What's my favorite Batman? Who or what? Like which movie or which actor? 40-15. There's a default second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand from Demon. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Demon forehand to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the backhand of Demon on the stretch. Djokovic volley. In the net. 4-1 Demon. In the fourth. Okay. 4-1 Demon. Demonor. All right. Tell you what, Roger's looking fresh. Roger Federer is looking fresh out there today. Sitting in a chair watching tennis. Do you think Djokovic will still win? Yes. All right. 4-1 Demon. Here we go. de Minaur with the break in the fourth. Let's see what Djokovic can do in this one. Let's see if de Minaur can... when de Minaur did get the double break in the first set and won at 6-1, so... Djokovic can't win. He's totally gassed. And you believe that? Come on now. You don't believe yourself, do you? You don't believe what you say, right? You're just saying things just like... 4-1. As return goes to forehand to Djokovic. Backing it from Demon is a passing shot in the nets. 15-love. 15-love. Jones won the first set 6-2. Let's go. 15-love. Djokovic serves again. As the return goes back into Djokovic, back into Demon sliced. As Djokovic down the line, into the forehand of Demon. Djokovic forehand to the back into Demon. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or forehand winner. 15-all. Great shot. $15-all. $15-all. As Djokovic serves a fault, second serve. Serve again. All right, $15 with a forehand out of the back into Djokovic. Djokovic forehand into the forehand of de Minaur. Again to the forehand of Djokovic, who hits a drop shot, but it's in the net. And it's 15-30. Demon to get the double break in the fourth. All right, 15-30. 15-30. Chance for that double break in the fourth. As Demon in the net in the return. 30-all. 30-all. Shelton, by the way, gets the deuce. $30-all. Djokovic serves a let. Djokovic serves again. Into the forehand of Demon. Djokovic volley. Demon or backhand in the net. 40-30. Djokovic to hold. $40-30. Shelton gets a break point, by the way, to lead the second. And a slice from Djokovic into the slice of de Minaur. Djokovic slice again to the slice of Demon. Into the backhand of Djokovic. Slice from Demon again. As Djokovic forehand goes to the backhand of de Minaur to the backhand of Djokovic. De Minaur slice. Again to the backhand of Djokovic. A slice from Demon again. Djokovic slice goes in. De Minaur comes to the net. Djokovic forehand pass. Is a lob. De Minaur with a lovely backhand volley winner. We get the deuce. Beautiful shot from Demon. We get the deuce. Shelton breaks, by the way. 3-1. 3-1. I love when Shelton chats to his coach's box. He always turns around when he gets like a break and he's like, yeah, see, I know what I'm doing. I love how like he's just so chatty to the box. I love it. And they're laughing. They're like, oh man, this guy. Anyways, Sonego won the first. Shelton's up a break in the second. Djokovic trying to avoid a fifth. Serve. Into the forehand Demon. Back in our Djokovic. Again, the forehand Demon. There's Djokovic forehand again to the forehand Demon on the stretch. Djokovic backhand cross. Demon gets it. Djokovic down the line as Demon forehand cross. Djokovic goes down the line again. Demon was there with a backhand, but it goes off the line. And Djokovic shanks it. Advantage Demon for the double break. And to serve for the set. And to take us fifth, possibly. All right. Demon serves. So Djokovic serves. Demon break point for a double break. Serving to the forehand Demon. Return goes into the forehand Djokovic. Demon with a pass. Djokovic volley. Demon was going to get there, but he's not going to get there before the second bounce. He almost got there. Djokovic too good. Deuce. He was running and then ball just didn't quite bounce high enough. All right. You should put on-court temperature on the screen somewhere. I don't even know what that is. How would I know where that is? On-court temperature? What do you mean? That's impossible. Who knows that information? Besides the Wimbledon ground staff. As that goes wide by Demon, advantage Djokovic. By the way, we're almost 1,000 likes as well. Thank you for that. Also, don't forget to sub if you haven't already. Djokovic to keep things close. Shelton goes to 4-1 in the second. He's fired up and he's even given out a vamos. Djokovic holds 4-2. 4-2 Demon in the fourth. Uh, 4-1 Shelton in the second. Who you guys got win Wimbledon? Jannik Sinner. Demon serves. Demon serves. This is a very important game. As Demon serves. Into the forehand Djokovic. Forehand from Demon. The backhand of Djokovic is Demon forehand. Again to the forehand Djokovic. Into the backhand of Demon as Djokovic gets the point. Love 15. Love 15. Chad, how many five-setters have we watched this week? We watched Fritz. We watched Alcaraz. What other five? Have we watched any other five-setters? Lob goes up. Demon or volleys. That's a great shot. Again, lovely backhand volley winner down the line. Have we watched any other five-setters? I think they're the only two we watched. All right, 15-all. Demon backhand to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon on the stretch. As Djokovic down the line. Demon's there with the backhand. Into the backhand of Djokovic. The forehand of Demon. As Djokovic forehand again. Demon will slice. Djokovic gets the point. 15-30. 15-30. Djokovic doesn't want to play five. Shelton, by the way, he's trying to get double break in the second. De Minaur serves a fault. Second serve. Shelton hits a lovely passing shot winner, by the way. 15-30. Djokovic slice goes into the backhand slice of De Minaur. Djokovic slice again. Into the slice of De Minaur as Djokovic backhand slice again. Into the slice of De Minaur as Djokovic with a forehand cross. De Minaur gets it. Djokovic forehand again. De Minaur there with the backhand on the stretch. But goes out. 15-40. Djokovic to take back the break. $15-40 for Shelton as well to get the double break. $15-40. Demon serves. Will they have to move Mirra or Sinner's match to another court? I don't think so. Not at this stage. It's still too early. It's only 5 p.m. They've got like 6 hours. Return gets backhand of Demon into the forehand of Djokovic. Demon all comes to the net. Djokovic passing shot goes wide. 30-40 as Shelton comes in with a slice. Sonego lob. Goes long. Shelton's got a double break. 5-1. In the second. He's going to serve for the second. Shelton serving to level the match. As De Minaur serves. Still that break point. Second serve. Second serve. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand from Demon to the forehand of Djokovic. Again, the forehand of Demon as Djokovic backhand goes long and we get to deuce. De Minaur hangs in. We get to deuce. Can Demon try and get us to a final set? I forgive you, Cam, for that lewd gesture earlier. Bro, it wasn't that deep. It was just, we were just mucking around. I don't know why you're getting so, it wasn't that deep. All right. Serving to the backhand of Djokovic. Backhand from Demon. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Demon forehand. Again to the forehand of Djokovic. Into the forehand of Demon. There's Djokovic backhand. The slice of Demon, again, the forehand of Djokovic. Demon forehand goes long. Advantage Djokovic to get back on serve. Shelton, by the way, has 30 love. He's 2 points away from second set. As Sonego hits a lob. Shelton with the backhand in the net. Ooh. 30-15. All right, advantage Djokovic. Serve Demon to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or backhand to the forehand of Djokovic. There's Demon or forehand again to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or again to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or just hanging on as Djokovic backhand into the backhand slice of Demon to the forehand of Djokovic. Demon or forehand on the stretch. Djokovic slice into the backhand of Demon. Djokovic slice again into the slice of Demon as Djokovic with another slice to the slice of Demon. Djokovic with the slice again. They're just slicing it up. Cross court at the moment. Backhand to backhand. As we get a forehand from Djokovic. Goes cross court in the forehand of Demon on the stretch. Djokovic down the line. Demon always there with the backhand. Djokovic again to the backhand slice of Demon. As Djokovic with the forehand cross court. Demon on the stretch gets it. Djokovic goes down the line again for a winner. That's too good. We're back on serve. Djokovic is like, oh, finally. I won the point. All right, we're back on serve. 4-3. All right. And Shelton serving to take the second. He serves a fault. Second serve. Yeah, Djokovic struggling after that rally. It's not even that warm, is it? Is it a forehand rally? That goes to the forehand of Shelton. Backhand now from Sonego. Into the backhand of Shelton. Sonego backhand pass. Shelton with a volley. Sonego gets it with a slice. But it goes long and Shelton wins the second. 6-1. Shelton takes the second set. It's 1 set all. All right. Shelton levels. Okay. All right, Demon. He had the break. He was almost up a double break and he gave it back. Let's see if Demon can do something. All right. All right. Djokovic serves again. As he tries to level this. He tries to level this fourth set. Djokovic serves. Into the forehand of Demon. Return goes out. 15 love. 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 As Djokovic gets the 30 love. Love. As we default, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Djokovic. Back in our slice from Demon. Djokovic forehand. Again to the slice of Demon as Djokovic forehand into the backhand of Demon. He puts up a lob, but it goes out. 40 love. Big game coming up here for Demon Or. By the way, Samsonova won. She beat Monero. 24 hours from now, this guy will be mumbling. Who, me or Djokovic? All right, Djokovic holds 4-4. Demon Or. Most important game of the match for Demon. Dude, I can't take you seriously if you're wearing a fedora in your profile picture. All right, 4-4. Is it a forehand now from Djokovic? Into the forehand of Demon. Forehand from Djokovic. Again to the forehand of Demon, who hits it wide, love 15. Love 15. Love 15. Must-win game for Demon. He should have won the set. To the backhand inside out to the slice of Djokovic. Demon with a volley winner. 15-0. Hey, Neil Young, Stevie Nicks, original songs by whatever. I'm glad I could help. All right. You need to shorten your name, though. That's a long name. All right. 15-0. You got to abbreviate that name, brother. That's too long. A long name. Just call yourself like Music Lover or something. All right, 15-30. Big points here. Demon with a double fault. 15-30. $15.30. $15.30. We're serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Return goes forehand of Demonor. Djokovic forehand down the line. Demon's there with the backhand. It's in the net though. 15-40. Frick. $15.40. Demon serves a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Djokovic. Backhand from Demon. Into the forehand of Djokovic. Demon off backhand on the stretch. Demon with the forehand on the stretch. Now goes to the net. There it is. Break. All right. Djokovic going to serve the match. Djokovic will serve for the match. And to play Caboli in the quarterfinals. Caboli is a tough one. He's going to be a lot more aggressive than Demon. And a lot more unpredictable. So Djokovic is going to have to be better than he was today. Because Caboli is scary. Caboli could be scary. If Djokovic is not switched on. Caboli has no chance. Well, you don't obviously watch tennis. I think Djokovic wins, but I just think Caboli is dangerous. But, obviously you must have watched him more than me. Anyway, Shelton, 15 love. $15 love. All right. Djokovic serving for the match. All right. Serve. Serving to the back end of Demon. Return the net. 15 love. By the way, we've got Navarro taking on Andreeva. Straight after this. And then Sinner plays Dimitrov. By the way, chat, did I say Demonor in 4? Djokovic in 4? I'm pretty sure I did. Djokovic serves in the forehand of Demon. Return the net. 30 love. $30 love. I did? Well then. Well. How about that? 30 love. I also said Alcaraz in 4 yesterday. 40 love Djokovic. He's got 3 match points. Well. Well, chat. Anyways, we're watching Shelton later. 40 love. Djokovic to get it done. Very weird match. Very strange match. First set, Djokovic just didn't show up, and then after that, he just sort of got it done. Serving to the back of the Demon, return goes in the back of the Djokovic. He hits a winner down the line, and that's it. Djokovic into the quarterfinals. He'll take on Cobolli in that quarterfinal. He knocks out Demon. Demon had that chance in that 4th set. But look, from a Demon point of view, first match against Djokovic at a slam, it was competitive. At least it wasn't like the Sinner match in Australia where he just didn't have answers. He was competitive, Demon, so got to be happy with that. But that 4th set, he should have won that 4th set. Should have won the 4th set. All right. Djokovic is into the quarters. He's going to take on Cobolli in a couple of days. Cobolli is an aggressive player, so things could get interesting. Cobolli could be an interesting, and now the experience is well and truly in favor of Djokovic, but almost the naivety of, and I don't know if they played before. I don't think Cobolli and Djokovic have played, so maybe the not having played him before, that might help Cobolli. Just like the fearlessness. They played once. Holy shit, they played once and it was really bad. Anyways, Djokovic won easily. But you never know. Cobolli might... Oh, I don't think Cobolli's going to win. And I don't think he might get a set. But it'll hopefully be a little bit more exciting having a guy that is going to just randomly hit winners, because that's what Cobolli can do. He can just smoke winners from randomly anywhere, so it's definitely not going to be a boring match. Djokovic is going to have to be ready. Whereas this match, I think Djokovic was a little bit more like, I know what I'm getting with Demon, or I know, a little bit more predictable. It was a bit rally. You know, not too many winners. More about just who was going to miss. You know, 2 brick walls playing each other. That's what you get. But Cobolli is a bit more of an aggressor, so could be interesting. I still don't think. I think Cobolli might get a set, maybe. I don't know. But Djokovic has got to be ready, because Cobolli didn't make it to the quarterfinals accidentally. He got here on purpose. Now, if you want to keep watching Shelton versus Sonego, and then also Andreeva versus Navarro, which is coming up soon as well, you can jump over here. We'll merge the streams, make it easy for everybody. But nice win by Nole. Gets it done after a strange start. He gets it done 1-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4. And he's into the quarterfinals of Wimbledon again. The only guy that is in his way on his half, I guess, is Sinner. Now, we'll watch him later. I'm sure some of you Djokovic fans are going to hang out to watch that because you want to see what he looks like. But Djokovic wins. Quarterfinals again. All right, Shelton leveled in that second set. 2-1 Sonego. 2-1 Sonego in the third, sorry. Navarro versus Andreeva could be a long match too. All right, 2-1. Sonego on serve. Also, the winner of this match will take on the winner of Dimitrov and Sinner. The winner of the Andreeva match will take on Bencic. We also have Samsonova to play the Swiatek or Towson. So we're starting to get those matches, those interesting quarterfinal matchups now. Things are starting to look a little more familiar. Swiatek is coming on after this Shelton match. I know that Djokovic is like a legend, but how is it even possible to start winning in 3 of the sets and he is just giving away to Djokovic? Obviously, he won for a reason, but right now, God, Demonor, you lost me. What are you saying? Alex is a dang fine competitor. I'm sure Djokovic feels fortunate to survive. I mean, yeah, Djokovic could have easily played a 5-setter today, but he just hung on to that break or that hold, that serve, and then broke back. All right. I'll tell you this, Chad. I don't know if you now that we're here watching a different match. I don't know if you have this as well, Chad. Maybe it's just tennis fatigue because we've been watching so much tennis over the last couple of months. But I tell you what, I think I might be just spoiled because of the game that Sinner and Alcaraz bring, that style. And we watch, Draper, or we watch Rune, or we watch Shelton, all these young guys. When I watch guys that don't play like that, God, it's hard. It's hard to watch. It's getting harder to watch. Because we watch so much of those other guys who are playing this, what I sort of call like a positive brand of tennis, where it's going for winners, trying to hit, proactive tennis, where they're trying to set points up to hit winners. Whereas I find like Demonor and Djokovic are more of the defend until somebody makes an error. I find it really hard to watch those kind of players now. It's now because we're spoiled by the aggressive, and successful game styles of, Alcaraz, right? Watching players that play that defensive brick wall style. It's okay when there's like a brick wall versus an Alcaraz because it kind of has that contrast. But when you got 2 defensive players just rallying and no one's really going for anything and they're just sort of like both just waiting. It's almost like if you watch boxing and they're both just kind of like watching each other and they're like, what you going to do? What you going to do? And no one's throwing punches. You know what I mean? It has that kind of feeling like, whoa, what are we doing? Whoa, and they're just looking at each other. Just hasn't got that, no one's trying to go for a knockout, Not that they're playing scared, they're playing defensive. There's a difference. But we're so spoiled because we have so many players that do play aggressive that, and look, back, 5 years ago, we didn't know any different because the players that were aggressive were reckless, right? We had guys like Rublev, who was like super aggressive, but he'd miss all the time, and those kind of guys who were super aggressive, or the guys with the big serves that didn't really have ground strokes, right? Who were aggressive. But these days we have aggressive players who are clean and can play well. We did have Federer. Federer was the only point of difference, really. Rafa was aggressive, right? But he was aggressive. So I guess we didn't have just defensive players, but I mean, I'm talking more like, the Medvedevs and Zverevs. I mean, Domi team, that's where team thrived. Was thriving because in the late 2019 and 2020, Domi team was like putting the foot down and being aggressive, and that, that was exciting, Yeah, I just find it really hard to watch 2 guys who are not. And it's not that Demon is not trying to go for winners. It's just that those, Djokovic and Demon are not the guys that try and they're there to try and get everything back. They're showing, they're getting everything back. That's their, that's the wow factor from them, that they're doing the splits and they're doing, that's what we go, whoa, man, he got that back. That's crazy. They're not winner machines, right? They're not trying to come out there and hit the best winner of the day. They're there to just defend for 40 shots. But when you get 2 of those guys playing each other, it's like, it takes a while. It can get a bit rough, especially in this day and age with the with the Alcaraz, the Alcaraz flash and flare that we're all used to now. It's 40 love. And also, I've watched De Minaur play Djokovic, and play all those top guys before that. It's just kind of like disappointing when he does have chances and then he gives them back, and you're like, ah. As an Aussie, it's just hard. It's hard to watch. It's hard because I picked Djokovic, but I obviously want De Minaur to win. But those matches are hard to watch. For me, it's hard to support because I'm just like, what do I do? Do I want the guy that I picked to win, or do I want the guy that... I mean, it would have been great for De Minaur to win. It would have been great for his tennis, but I don't know, I'm just kind of in the middle. It's torn. All right. But I'll tell you what, Caboli, I'm excited to see what he can do because he is the one. He is a bit more of an attack. He's the guy he's going to try and go for winners, right? He's going to try and be on the front foot, be aggressive. He's going to do those things. He's going to play that game. Now, he's a little reckless and he's a little rough around the edges, so he might make a lot of errors. But I'm excited to see what Caboli can do. Maybe he can put on a bit of a show, Maybe he can put up a bit of a fight. I don't think he'll win, but I think he could be competitive for the first couple of sets, maybe. Brickball tennis is boring. Yeah, it's especially in today's game when we're so excited about all these players that have these all-round games. The Alcarazes of the world. All right, Shelton and Sonego 3-2 Shelton. Shelton won the second set pretty easily. Emerson Jones just won 2-1. Damn. Okay. All right. And the backhand return from Sonego into the forehand of Shelton. Backhand from Sonego again. The forehand of Shelton. And Sonego forehand again. The forehand of Shelton. Into the forehand of Sonego on the stretch. Shelton forehand. And the backhand of Sonego sliced. It's in the net though. And it's 15-0. Shelton looking scary, very aggressive game, yeah. 15-0. Shelton serves. Sonego returns into the forehand of Shelton. That was a 142 serve, by the way. Sonego goes down, but he's okay. 142 by Shelton, that serve. Shelton's got the serve, we know that. You rooted for De Minaur, but you said you wanted Djokovic to win? You want all your chat friends to support your channel? You are funny. Yeah, JD, that made no sense, mate. 30-15. Sonego back on his feet. 30-15. Shelton serves again. Have a meat pie and relax. JD, you've lost your mind. I don't know what you're talking about. Chad, does anyone else know what he's talking about? Lob goes up from Sonego, but it goes out at 40-15. Shelton to level this third set. Disappointing end to De Minaur's resistance today. Yeah. Should have won that fourth set. Should have won the fourth. All right, Shelton 40-15. We'll start this this ladies match up as well. Andreeva versus Navarro. I don't even know what this match is going to look like. I have no idea what to expect. Shelton holds 3-0. All right, what's going on? Welcome. We're watching plenty of tennis today. It's a busy, busy day. We've got Andreeva taking on Navarro in the fourth round. Winner to play against Belinda Bencic, who ended up winning earlier today against Alexandra Eala. We've got Shelton versus Sonego as well, which is probably going to be 5 sets. We just watched Djokovic. And then we've got Swiatek coming up after this Shelton versus Sonego match. So plenty of tennis to be watched. All right, Shelton in the net, 15 love. Oh, Shelton, sorry, he didn't hit the net. He missed it completely. All right. Welcome back to the Championship Wimbledon Tennis Talk coverage brought to you by our great members. Thank you, Gregs. Supported by our members. All right, 15 love Sonego. Serve to the backhand of Shelton. Return goes to forehand to Sonego. Shelton backhand on the stretch. Sonego backhand into the forehand of Shelton. And as we get a forehand from Sonego. Shelton with a volley. Sonego forehand goes long, and it's 15-0. You're a bit quiet today. So do I need to turn the mic up? What's up? Maybe it's just the volume. All right. 15-0. Sonego hits it out. 15-30. 15-30.
Thanks,
Trisha.
Cam, for the double headers. Great job, Cap.
All right. Thank you for the $2. All right. 15-30. Sonego serves again. Sonego hits a double fault. 15-40. Is it fair that Alcaraz gets an extra day rest for playing the semis compared to Novak and Jannik? Same happened at French. I mean, depends who you ask. Depends who you ask. Depends who you ask. 15-40. Was it a backhand out from Shelton into the forehand of Sonego? Shelton backhand. Into the forehand of Sonego. Is Shelton backhand again? Sliced. Into the forehand of Sonego. Shelton with a pass. Sonego with a volley in the net. There's the break. 4-3. Shelton with a break in the third. To be honest, I mean, I don't know how you do it any other way, though. So, like, if anyone's unhappy with it and it's not fair, how do you do any different? How do you change it? Because at the end of the day, someone's going to have an extra day off. There's no way that if someone starts on Monday and someone starts on Tuesday that you can eventually get them to both play at the same time. There's no way you can. If you start on day one, someone is going to have one more day. Like that, that's it. One whole day's massive. But Dill, like I'm asking you, like, what's the solution? You're giving me a problem. I don't know a better way, but you tell me. If you don't think it's fair, then you got to tell me, how do you fix it then? Because it is what it is. Like, it's not like they do it on purpose. It's like Alcaraz is the defending champion, so he started day one on the center court. If he wasn't the defending champion, then he might have been on day two, and they might have put, Djokovic on day one, which would have been the other way around. So how do you fix it, though? If you don't like it, then how do you fix it? You can't fix it, because if he plays on day two, like, what do you make Djokovic and Alcaraz and all the favorites play on the same day? Like, what do you do? It's massively unfair. Dill, you're saying you. Anyways, 15-all. Who's winning this ladies match? Just 15-all. As with a backhand out of the front of Navarro, and then Andreeva hits it out. And it's 30-15. Shelton's got the break, 4-3. As the return goes in the front of Shelton. Shelton hits it out, love 15. As we just serve again. Return goes in the front of Shelton. Shelton in there at love 30. Sonego a chance to get the break back in this third set. All right. Nice work from Navarro, 40-15. Shelton says nice, 15-30. I get you can, but I do have a point, right? Yeah, but it's been something that's happened for years. Like, it is what it is, And at the end of the day, when you play as many Grand Slams as Djokovic and Alcaraz and Sinner are going to play, it's probably going to even out in the end. I don't think one player is always going to get that extra day off, which is going to help them. I mean, you could argue that at the French Open, an extra day off could not help you because you're on this every second day schedule. For then all of a sudden you have 2 days off. You could say that could throw your rhythm off. You get two. If you're so used to being in that on and off, day by day, if you get 2 days off, you might lose. You might get distracted. But by the way, it doesn't actually matter for the finalist anyway because you get 2 days off, but the person you play in 2 days also gets 2 days off. So you're not playing someone who gets a day off at the end of it. So it doesn't matter. 40-30 shot. Like, I don't see a problem with it because you're not... If you were coming up against somebody who had a day off, then that would be different. It would be like, okay, well, that's a problem. But Alcaraz is going to, let's say, play Fritz. So Fritz will get 2 days off as well if Fritz wins as well, right? So they both get 2 days, then they play. And then... everybody plays on the same day, and then a day later, you get, then everyone gets a day off on Saturday, right? Whoever wins on Friday. And then Sinner and Alcaraz, or Djokovic and Alcaraz, whatever, they'll have a day off. They'll both have a day off. It is what it is. Like, that's the only way you can do it. Like, I don't think it's a big problem. I don't think it's a big problem. And I don't think there's another solution. Like, there's no way to fix it. Shelton hits it out, advantage Sonego. All right, advantage Sonego to get back on serve. Serve down the tee. There's an ace from Shelton. 140 down the tee. And it's back to deuce. Also advantage Navarro. Sorry, 146. I can't see because it's... Was it a 146? That was a 140 fault. Second serve. I can't see the numbers behind the logo. Serve to the forehand of Sonego. Return goes back to Shelton. Sonego forehand. Into the slice of Shelton as Sonego again to the backhand of Shelton. Oh, Shelton slipped over, but luckily Sonego hit it straight to him. And then Sonego goes to forehand of Shelton on the stretch. Sonego with a slice. And Shelton forehand inside out. Sonego gets it back. Shelton backhand off the tape. Sonego comes in with a slice. Shelton with a lob. Too short though. Sonego puts away the smash. Now, Chad, I want to point out this question because it's really stupid, and I hope you don't ask these questions in the future because this is a tennis channel, and I'm tired of silly questions. This person asks, "Would you live in North Korea for the rest of your life for $1 billion?" What? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What? Please don't ask stupid questions. Please ask better questions. Sonego breaks back 4-all. And then you just wasted everybody's time and I missed the break point. Please don't ask questions like that. They're so pointless and dumb. And they don't even relate to tennis. All right. We're 4-all. Please be better. All right, 4-all. Yeah, we got to lock in. This is week 2 of Wimbledon. This is the biggest tournament on the planet. You're asking questions about nothing? What are you talking about? Come on. Be better. Hey, Justin, thank you for coming back for 13 months. Appreciate that. All right, 40 love on Andreeva. Love. As Andreeva holds 1-all as Sonego goes down the line, but it's just wide. 15-all. All right. Navarro to serve. 1-1. All right, 1-1. And love 15. Sonego with a lovely shot. 30-15. As the return goes a slice of Navarro. 4 now from Andreeva. Navarro goes to 4 now Andreeva in the net. And it's 15-all. Sonego 40-15. Patricia, I predict Sinner and Sabalenka. All right, 5-4. Sonego leads in the third. Hey, what's up, Tina? How you doing? All right. Okay. 30-all. Navarro serves again. Serve is a fault. Second serve. return goes into the back of Navarro. Navarro in the net. 30-40. Shelton serving to stay in the third. How would you rate Dimon's performance? It was like he has all the skills, but he never can convert. Today's performance, I reckon it was a solid... I'll say a 7.3. He should have won the fourth, but he won a set at a Grand Slam against Djokovic for the first time. For the second time. And it was better than the first time he played Djokovic at the Grand Slam. So I'd say it was a solid 7.3. There's room for improvement, definitely. But I think it was a solid performance. Djokovic might not have been at his best, but still, solid. I would say it was a solid 7.3. I was happy with how he played. All right, Shelton, 30 love. Who do you think wins between Sonego and Shelton? Shelton. 40 love. Shelton with a 1-minute game. All right. 40 love. Shelton with an ace. 142 down the tee, and it's 5-5. All right. Andreeva got the break. 2-1, by the way. And she hits it out in the back on the forehand. Love 15. All right. Sonego serving at 5-5 in this very important third set. As Navarro, love 15. And it's a good serve by Andreeva, 15-0. 15-all. As we just serve again from all. As we just serve again. 30-15. 30-15. Shelton 15. Love 15. 15 love Sonego. As Shelton gets to 15-0 with the backhand in the net from Sonego. Andreeva 40-15. All right, 40-15. So backhand slice from Navarro. Andreeva slicing the net. With an attempted drop shot. It's 40-30. Andreeva serves again. Andreeva serves a fault. Second serve. Shelton's got 15-30, by the way. Chance for him to break and serve for the set. There's been a double fault by Andreeva, and it's deuce. Gets a deuce. All right, advantage on Andreeva. Shelton at 30 all here. Shelton look with that break. Sonego too good, 40-30. (40-30). As Sonego serves a fault, second serve. As Shelton backhand into the forehand of Sonego. Backhand from Shelton. Goes wide. Sonego holds. In the third, it is 5-6. Shelton will serve to stay in the set. All right. Love 30. Navarro in big trouble here. As the return goes to forehand Navarro. Forehand from Andreeva. As Andreeva backhand goes in the net. 15-30. All right. 15-30. Is it a forehand into the backhand of Navarro? Andreeva forehand again to the backhand of Navarro. Again with the forehand from Andreeva. Backhand of Navarro to the backhand of Andreeva. As Navarro backhand down the middle. Navarro again with the backhand. Goes cross court this time. Andreeva backhand down the line. Navarro slices it back. Goes in. And then Andreeva down the line again. Navarro slices that back, but it's out. 15-40. Andreeva just too good. 15-40. Abdul.
Djokovic loses in the semi if Sinner.
Maybe. Thank you for the $2. Shelton serving to get to a tiebreak in this third set. And he's love 15. Uh, 15-40 as Navarro serves a fault second serve. Serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Slice Navarro with the net. 4-1. Double break on Andreeva. She's cruising. 4-1. 20 minutes. All right, Shelton with a good serve. 15-all. Shelton served again. There's another fault, second serve. Serving with the backhand of Sonego. Shelton with the forehand into the backhand of Sonego. Shelton forehand again, the backhand of Sonego. Into the forehand of Shelton. Sonego slice, goes wide. 30-15. 30-15. Shelton serves again. And there's a bit of fault from Shelton, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to the forehand of Shelton. Sonego slice into the forehand of Shelton, who puts it away, and it's 40-15. Shelton to take us to a third set shootout. All right, 40-15. Roger in the house still. 40-15. Shelton serves. A fault. Second serve. As the return goes into the backhand of Shelton. Forehand from Sonego. Into the forehand of Shelton. Sonego backhand. Again, the forehand of Shelton. Shelton hits a winner. All right. Tiebreak, third set. Let's see what happens. Who can take the tiebreak? Big tiebreak. I think Sonego probably needs it more. Also 30-15. Andreeva winning easily. Oh, God. I'm going to go with Shelton in 7-8-6. Shelton. 30-15 as Andreeva serves. Into the backhand of Navarro. Andreeva backhand to the backhand of Navarro. Into the forehand of Andreeva. And Navarro backhand again to the forehand of Andreeva. Into the forehand of Navarro. But it's out by Andreeva. 30-all. As Shelton takes the first point. 1-0. And he's shouting and screaming. 1-0 Shelton. 1-0. As he serves again. To the backhand of Sonego. Forehand from Shelton sliced. Sonego with a pass. Is long. All right, 2-love. Two 0. Also, 5-1. Andreeva keeps that double break. All right, and Shelton again, too good. 3-love. 3-love. All right, 3-love. Shelton's cruising. All right, 3-love. And Shelton returns the forehand of Sonego. Sonego hits it out. 4-love. 4-love. Also 40-love Navarro. Making Andreeva serve for the set. Take a nap. No, I'm just checking something on my phone. 4-love. As the return goes to forehand of Sonego. And that's a winner. He's on the board. 4-1. Sorry, chat, am I supposed to do this? 4-1. 4-1. Shelton serves again. All right, 4-1. As we are back and return to the front of Shelton. Sonego gets it, and then Shelton puts up a lob, and it goes in. 5-1. Shelton changes ends. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. Also 5-2 for Andreeva to take the first set. She's going to serve for it. All right. 5-1 Shelton. Just serve to the back end of Sonego. Volley from Shelton's good. Sonego pass, but it's no good. Shelton 6-1 to take a 2-1 lead. Easy tiebreak for Shelton. 6-1. 6-1 Shelton. Andreeva serving for the first set, by the way. All right, set points for Shelton. Serving the corner, Shelton. Return winner! All right, Shelton takes a 2-1 lead in style with a beautiful return winner. Shelton's got a 2-1 lead. All right. 2-1. Okay. All right. 30 love. Andreeva 2 points away from a lead. To the backhand now, to the backhand of Navarro. As Andreeva eventually makes an error, 30-15. $30-15. $40-15. Good serving to take a set lead here. As Andreeva serves the let. Sorry, fault. Second serve. As Andreeva can't get that one. Navarro too good. 40-30. As As Andreeva serves a fault second serve. Second serve as the return goes in the backhand. Navarro, Andreeva slice. As Navarro forehand into the backhand of Andreeva. Navarro down the line. Andreeva slices it back in the net, and we get the deuce. Shelton serving first in the third, by the way. On the fourth, sorry, by the way. All right. We get the deuce. As Navarro hits a forehand to the forehand slice of Andreeva. Navarro wins the point, though. Andreeva hits it wide. Advantage Navarro to take back one of the breaks. As she serves in the back of Navarro and Navarro in the net, we get back to deuce. Now we get the deuce. All right, good serve again. Advantage Navarro. Advantage Andreeva, sorry. Advantage Andreeva to take the first set. And she serves in the forehand of Navarro. Return the net. Andreeva takes the first. 6-2. Cruz is playing on court 5 tomorrow. Nice. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, first set in the bag for Andreeva in 32 minutes. Pretty straightforward. Okay. All right. 40-30. Shelton serving first in the fourth, which could be a good idea. Usually it's a good idea. All right. Backhand goes in the volley of Shelton. Shelton in the net. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. Stay strong. Why? What's wrong? All right, Shelton forehand to the back of Sonego. As Sonego eventually hits it out. Advantage Shelton. Advantage Shelton. Shelton goes down the line at the back of Sonego, but Sonego goes to the forehand of Shelton. Sonego slice. Shelton again. Into the forehand of Sonego. Shelton forehand cross. Shelton hits an inside-out forehand to the forehand of Sonego, who puts in the net. 1-love Shelton in the fourth. Long start to this fourth set. All right. Okay. All right, let's see what happens next. 30 love. Navarro serving first in the second, 30-15. All right, 30-15. As the return goes off the tape to the slice of Navarro. And Navarro hits it out. 30-all. All right, serve again. As the backhand goes down the line, the forehand Navarro. Forehand now from Andreeva to the backhand of Navarro. As Andreeva into the forehand Navarro. Andreeva on the stretch. As Navarro forehand again. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Navarro forehand on the stretch down the line. That's a great shot. Andreeva gets it as Navarro forehand in the net. 30-40. Break point for Andreeva. Also 15-30, a chance for Shelton to break. And Sonego serving volleys. It's too good. 30-all. $30-all. And break point for Andreeva. And she goes to forehand of Navarro. Andreeva backhand to the forehand again of Navarro. Into the forehand slice of Andreeva. Navarro forehand into the backhand of Andreeva. Lob goes up. Navarro lets it bounce. And hits a forehand. That's a great shot. Another good defensive lob by Andreeva. Goes in the corner. Navarro into the backhand of Andreeva. To the forehand of Navarro. Andreeva back in the rally. Is Navarro backhand slice. As Andreeva drop shot. Navarro sliced it again. Up goes another lob. Navarro smash. Andreeva drop shot again. Navarro backhand. Andreeva's there with a pass. And that is going to be picked up by Navarro. But then Andreeva puts it away. All right. That's the break. Good rally, by the way. Crazy rally. 1-love. Andreeva in the second. Okay. 1-love Andreeva. Also, Shelton is 1-1 against Sonego in the fourth. All right, 1 second chat. Okay. 15 all as Shelton looks to stay in front, 30-15. (30-15). (30-15) on Andreeva as well. She's got the break in the second. (40-15) Shelton. Andreeva serves a fault, second serve. Shelton serves an ace, 2-1 in the fourth. As they're backing down the line of the forehand of Navarro, forehand of Andreeva sliced in the net. 30 all. (30 all). (30 all). As Andreeva serves again. (30 all). As we get a double fault from Andreeva, 30-40. Break point Andreeva. To take the break back. (30-40). And a backhand down the line from Andreeva to the forehand of Navarro. Andreeva forehand in the net. We're back on serve. All right. 1-1. Back on serve. One all. Okay, back to Navarro. She serves a fault. Second serve. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Navarro forehand to the backhand of Andreeva. Navarro forehand again to the backhand of Andreeva. Into the forehand of Navarro. Forehand from Andreeva to the backhand slice of Navarro. As Andreeva forehand goes wide. Love 15. So 15 love. Also 30 love Sonego. All right, 30 love. Sonego 40 love. Sonego serves again to level this fourth set. As the return goes in the net from Shelton. 2-0. — 15:30. Chance for Andreeva to break again. All right, 15:40. Break points for Andreeva. To take the break again. As Navarro serves. Into the forehand of Andreeva. Return goes to the forehand of Navarro. Andreeva forehand slice. As Navarro into the forehand of Andreeva down the line of the slice. Navarro as Andreeva backhand again. Navarro backhand again to the backhand of Andreeva, but Navarro hit it out, and it's 2-1 Andreeva in the second. Okay. Shelton 30-15. Oh, 1 second, chat. All right. 15-all. Also, Sonego a chance to break in the fourth, but Shelton with a great pickup on the forehand. And it's back to deuce. Where's Mia? She's somewhere. All right, 15:30. Shelton, by the way. 15:30 for Navarro. Andreeva's got the break in the. Andreeva's got the break in the second. It's 30-all, by the way. Shelton advantage to stay in front in the fourth. And Shelton hits it out and we get back to deuce. Back to deuce. And the return goes to forehand Shelton. Forehand from Sonego sliced into the forehand Shelton. And Sonego forehand again to the forehand Shelton. Into the backhand slice of Sonego. Shelton forehand again to the backhand Sonego. And Shelton forehand into the forehand of Sonego. Down the line in the net from Sonego, and it's advantage Shelton. 30-40 as Andreeva goes into the forehand of Navarro. Backhand from Andreeva into the forehand of Navarro. Again, the forehand of Andreeva. Navarro hits it in the net. We get the deuce. We get the deuce. All right, Shelton 3-2. He holds. Three, 2 in the fourth. As Navarro to backhand to the forehand of Andreeva. Volley from Navarro is really good. And Andreeva runs into the net. Advantage Navarro, to get the break back. All right. As Navarro hits it long on the return. And it's 2-0. So it's not. It's deuce. It's deuce. It's not 2-0 yet. Back to deuce. As we to serve again. Into the forehand Navarro. Forehand now from Andreeva. Again, the forehand Navarro. There's Andreeva forehand in the net. It's advantage Navarro to get to 2-0. To get to 2-2. Serve again from Andreeva. Into the forehand Navarro. Andreeva backhand. Into the forehand Navarro. As Andreeva gets the point. Navarro hit it long. Now we're back to deuce again. All right. It's 30 love for Sonego. We have the deuce here. So we've got a forehand now from Navarro sliced long, and it's advantage. Advantage Andreeva. For a 3-1 lead in the second. And the return goes in the net by Navarro, and it's 3-1 Andreeva in the second. Now we've got Swiatek and Sinner coming on after these matches, by the way, so stay tuned. All right. Hemman Hill is packed, by the way. Okay. As Sonego holds 3-3. Three all Sonego in the fourth. All right, good serving from Shelton. And he gets a 15 love. As Andreeva comes to the net again. Volley is too good. Love 30 on Andreeva. She is dominating this match. Shelton, by the way, I think put away a winner. Maybe, I don't know. What happened? No, a double bounce from Sonego. 30 love. Shelton got it back, I think. Yeah, just. But double bounce from Sonego anyway. He said 2 bounce anyway. These guys are friendly. They're entertaining matchups. They might be fired up, but they're entertaining. They're friendly. All right. 30 love as Shelton comes in with a volley. Sonego gets it with a lob. But it goes long. 40 love. Shelton holds with a good serve. And it's 4-3 Shelton in the fourth. All right. 30 all. Navarro trying not to go down a double break. What is it, Mirra? What is it? Just chilling? You're just chilling. Just chilling? She's just chilling. Okay, 40-30. Andreeva gets the deuce. Double fault from Navarro. Dutchy. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the $2. I don't know why it didn't work. Deuce. As Navarro serves another fault, second serve. All right. Navarro. Navarro looking at a double break again. Advantage Navarro. As Navarro forehand. Andreeva looking for that double break as Navarro forehand again to the forehand of Andreeva. Sliced into the forehand of Navarro. Andreeva forehand again. Into the backhand of Navarro. As Andreeva forehand again to the backhand of Navarro. Into the backhand of Andreeva. Navarro forehand again to the backhand of Andreeva as Navarro forehand on the stretch. Andreeva gets it. Navarro backhand down the line. As Andreeva gets that as well, as Navarro backhand again to the forehand of Andreeva, sliced and wide by Andreeva. We're back to deuce. All right. Okay. Advantage on Andreeva for that double break. And Sonego 40-15. As Sonego serves a fault, second serve. Second serve into the forehand of Shelton. Return goes out. 4-all in the fourth. All right, Navarro into the forehand of Andreeva. Navarro with a backhand. To the backhand of Andreeva. It's in the net by Navarro. Andreeva 4-1 in the second. Okay. Double break. All right, Shelton serving to stay in front in this fourth set. All right, 15-all. Serve again. Here's a fault by Shelton. Second serve. Second serve. As we have a backhand. And Shelton almost hits the umpire. Whoops. 15-30. Chance for Sonego to take the break in the fourth and serve to take us to a fifth. Shelton forehand inside out winner, 30-all. Shelton trying to keep this lead. 30-all. Shelton forehand to the back end of Sonego. Forehand from Shelton into the forehand of Sonego. A Shelton forehand again to the back end of Sonego. Sonego hits it out. And Shelton takes 40-30. Also, love 30 Navarro. Chance to get one of these breaks back. Make that love 40. Navarro to get one of the breaks back. 40-30. Shelton serves. Into the backhand of Sonego. Forehand from Shelton. To the slice of Sonego as Shelton gets the point and the game, and he's got the lead. 5-4. Sonego will serve to stay in the match. And Navarro breaks back. All right, one of the breaks back. Four two. 4-2. Let's see if Sonego can keep this match going. All right, 15 love. So 15 all as Navarro tries to get closer. And Sonego serving to stay in the match. As he serves. Serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to forehand to Sonego. Shelton backhand to the forehand to Sonego. Again, the backhand to Shelton. Sonego forehand inside out. Shelton gets on the stretch as Sonego to the slice of Shelton. Into the forehand to Sonego. Shelton backhand again. Into the forehand to Sonego as Shelton slices it. Sonego comes in with a half volley pickup. Shelton's down the line with a slice, but it's long. 15 love. Good hustle by Shelton, but just missed the last shot. Uh, 15 love. And Sonego gets the 30 love. $30 love. $30 love. As we have a serve and volley from Sonego, but the volley goes wide, 30-15. As we had a serve into the forehand of Shelton. Return goes out, 40-15. Sonego serves again. Fault, second serve. As the return goes forward to Sonego. Sonego hits it out, 40-30. chance for Sonego to level in this fourth set. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. As the backhand from Sonego goes, the backhand of Shelton. Sonego drop shot. Shelton comes in with a slice. Sonego in the net with a backhand on the volley, and it's deuce. Huge chance for Shelton to finish it off here. All right. We get to deuce. Serve to the forehand of Shelton, but it's a fault. Second serve. Also 5-3. Andreeva takes the lead. That was... All right. Deuce as Shelton shanks the return, and it's advantage Sonego. Oh, what are you doing? Advantage Sonego. Roger's in the house. He's getting sunburnt. Or tanned, I don't know. Either way. He's sitting in the sun. Or the shade. Or he's sitting in the raw box. What are you on? Where are you going? Love 15. Navarro serving to stay in the match. Sonego holds 5-5. Love 15. Navarro serves again. Serves a fault. Second serve. As we back in from Navarro into the forehand of Andreeva. Navarro forehand on the stretch. Andreeva slice down the line. Navarro gets it. Andreeva lob. Navarro can't get it. Love 30. Andreeva 2 points away from the quarterfinals, which will take on Bencic. I'll tell you this. Swiatek does not have an easy road to the final. She has not got an easy road. I love 30. Bencic nearly beat her here before. Andreeva has beaten her. Towson and Sampson over are big hitters. Tough matches. It's not going to be easy. Love 30. As the backhand return goes the forehand of Navarro. Forehand from Andreeva sliced. Into the backhand of Navarro. Andreeva forehand again to the back of Navarro. And Navarro hits it out. Love 40. Andreeva with 3 match points. 3 match points, Mirra. 3 match points. Ah! Bloop. There you go. All right. Love 40. 3 match points. And Navarro serves a fault. Second serve. Serving to the forehand of Andreeva. Navarro backhand. Again to the forehand of Andreeva. Hit the tape and goes in, and that's too good. Andreeva gets the win. And she's into the quarterfinals. I think Andreeva doesn't realize it's over. Andreeva didn't realize it was over. Navarro's just standing there waiting, and Andreeva's like, oh, it's over. Oh, my bad. Sorry, whoops. Andreeva had no idea. She's into the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. All right, GG's. She had no clue that she was into the quarterfinals. All right. Andreeva takes the win. And Sonego He hits it out, 40-15. Shelton trying to get it done. You want to keep watching the Shelton Sonego match? Jump on over here. And we'll merge the streams to make it easier for everybody. As the return goes to front of Shelton, Sonego puts up a lob, but it goes long. And Shelton's got 6-5 in the fourth. All right, but good win by Mirra Andreeva. She gets it done in really straightforward. That was so easy. And she's into the quarterfinals. She'll take on Belinda Bencic in a couple of days' time. But we have Jannik Sinner coming up, but also Sonego Shelton is still going. Okay. Cool. We've got Sinner Dimitrov. Coming up now, which will be interesting. Hopefully. Very easy match won by Andreeva. I thought it would be a lot closer, that one. All right, Sonego is serving to stay in the match again. And he's trying so hard to get to a fifth. All right. Serve from Sonego with a fault. Second serve. After this, Swiatek comes on. So we'll be watching her as well. As we had a forehand into the forehand of Shelton. Forehand now from Sonego. Into the backhand of Shelton. He slipped over. And I think Sonego just had an air swing. Shelton fell over his... I think he might have hurt his back. But he's all right. Love 15. Shelton slipped and hit a winner. Oh, and then Sonego tried to do a tweener. That's why. Sonego tried to do a tweener, like a front-way tweener. And went straight through him. Yeah, Sonego was just trying to get a little too fancy. Love 15. Sonego serves the fault. Second serve. Serving to the backhand of Shelton. Four now from Sonego. To the backhand of Shelton. Sonego with a slice. Shelton's going to get it and go down the line for a winner. Love 30. And Shelton's fired up. Love 30. Huge shot from Shelton. 2 points away from the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. Beautiful shot. He knew it was he was going down the line all day. He slipped over again as well. All right, love 30. I wonder if they're going to close the roof for the next match. All right, love 30. Sonego serves into the corner. Shelton. Return goes out. 15-30. Sonego serves again. Serve. To the forehand of Shelton. Return the forehand of Sonego. Back into Shelton. Into the forehand of Sonego. A Shelton forehand. Into the backhand of Sonego. Again, the forehand of Shelton. Sonego forehand. Into that Shelton backhand. Sonego with the backhand into the forehand of Shelton. Again to the backhand of Sonego. Shelton forehand again. Into the backhand of Sonego. Shelton gets the point, and it's match points. 15-40. 2 match points for Ben Shelton to play a quarterfinal of Wimbledon in a couple of days' time. 15-40. Match points. Sonego serves. Into the forehand of Shelton. Return goes in the forehand of Sonego. Shelton backhand. Into the forehand of Sonego, who hits it out. Shelton's in the quarters of Wimby. Shelton makes the quarters. All right. And he does it with only losing a set to this stage. I'll tell you what, you got to feel bad for Sonego. He's played Shelton 3 times at Slams this year and lost all 3. They got to play at the US Open now. It's only fair. All right. Shelton is into the quarterfinals. Will he play Jannik Sinner? We'll find out, because he will get to watch the next match between Dimitrov and Sinner, which is going to start very, very shortly. All right. Nice work for Ben Shelton. And he is into the quarterfinals of another Grand Slam. That's his 4th quarterfinal of Slams. 3rd separate quarterfinal. Or 3rd different Slam, which is pretty incredible. I mean, he doesn't get much credit for it because I guess he hasn't made a final yet. But still, huge for Shelton and huge for Wimbledon, because Sinner-Shelton rematch, that could be fun. Shelton did push Alcaraz at the French Open last month, so that could be fun. All right, let's merge the street. Let's go to the next match. We've got Jannik Sinner. We're going to find out if he's going to be playing against Shelton or if it's going to be Dimitrov causing an upset. But nice work from Ben Shelton. He wins in 4. Comes back from set down 3-6. 6-1, 7-6, 7-5. And he is into the quarterfinals of Wimbledon for the first time in his career. Sinner and Swiatek coming up next.